Good morning. It's another beautiful day in paradise. We got, I don't know, a couple mil of rain overnight, but it's sunny and windy, so hopefully we'll be able to get going. But since it's the morning, it's time to go over my list that I came up with yesterday and start fixing and getting the machines ready. We need to do 10-hour greasing. We do that every day. So we got the other combine over there by the pressure washer. I'm gonna hop in mine, we'll take it over there. We got the gearbox leaking on my header and on Dad's, and then we gotta find the hydraulic oil leak on Dad's machine. Get some parts ordered so that we don't have issues. But that's where we're at. And I don't know, maybe I'm filming too much. I've made a couple videos the last couple days, but I don't know. It's the beginning of harvest. That's when all the excitement is. I'm still full of energy. So while I got the motivation and energy, we're gonna keep doing it. So I hope you guys enjoy this one too. I honestly don't know where the day will take us, but you're gonna find out alongside with me. We will keep an eye on that grain cart behind us. Oh, I always forget my steering motor after a day of combining. Anyways, we'll watch out for that grain cart back there and go head over to the pressure washer and see what we can see. Kinda at this point, we just need to get things cleaned up enough and then run them for a bit, just stationary, see if we can't locate that leak and get that dialed in. Or not dialed in, but figured out, parts ordered. All right, we're getting these things cleaned up. The gearbox leak is there, and then we're leaking hydraulic oil from up there on that hydrostatic pump, I think. But we'll get it all cleaned off, and then same thing, leaking gearbox there. So we'll take a look, order some parts, get it fixed up. Check this out, guys. Look at that. We got 60-foot deep tiller on the Farm All H, ready to hit the field. First thing, I gotta clean my cab off, and then we'll start making some adjustments in the grain tank, and we're gonna do some to Dad's combine as well. But these will be some good improvements that'll help us out, I think. Well, that's interesting. I wanted to open up the grates on the unload so that we can unload a bit quicker, and oats are light, so I don't really worry about it. But it appears that if you have one of the grates all the way open, you can't open this one anymore on both these unloads. So I think we're going to just take these completely off. We'll bring them to the field because I don't want to have issues. But I've never plugged an unload auger or broke a shear bolt, so we're going to try it. We need some more speed on the unload because that's killing us in the field. We need to get that grain cart moving quicker. This is why I love having a full set of tools in each combine, because then I just have everything I need to work on it, whether it's in the morning or in the field. And like I'm telling you guys, the amount of time it saves having extra tools pays for you to go out and buy all the tools you need for each combine, because you're not dicking around waiting for tools. So get a good box, get it set up for everything you'll need, because it's worth it. So since I haven't actually ever played with the grates in these combines, we used to do it all the time in the TRs. In oats, we would just take them out completely. I figured I don't want to do too much and start having issues, so I took this one off completely, opened that up a ton, and then that one I was able to slide up a ½ an inch. So the only way we can get more is if we take this off completely, but I think we'll run it like this, see how it performs today, and then we can take that one off if we need to later. So we're up here at Dad's machine now because I want to compare it to mine. And the crazy thing is, honestly, like, his sensors are working good where they are, and they are kicking off or tripping before he's spilling, and they're higher up than mine. So I don't know what the deal is. There's all these holes, so I'll just try and move mine down a couple holes, but his are right at the top. And then also looking into his grates are closed off more than mine. So we're definitely going to open up his to the same as mine, and hopefully that gives us some more speed, because That'll help him out a lot, I think. Once I got up in Dad's combine, looked in the grain tank and saw where his sensors were, I knew there was something more going on. So I climbed in the tank, had another guy in here, we pressed on all the sensors, and it turns out one of our bin full alarm sensors is not working, and it's the one at the front of the combine, which would typically fill first. So that's why once we're overflowing, the second one will go in the back. So we're gonna switch the sensors around. We'll probably just leave the one bad one off and take the one from the back of the tank, put it in the front, so that I know when it's filling and full before it starts spilling. Because I'd rather it tell me, 100 feet before I'm full, and then I know I got a little bit more, and then not tell me at all, and then all of a sudden I'm overflowing. So that's the game plan. It's coming along good. But now I know I need to order a sensor, and it looks like it'll probably be an expensive one. On a quick side note here, I got a new phone, an S25 Ultra. I'm really excited to try it out. I think I'll be able to make some better content for you guys. So it won't be this video, but the next videos should be using this phone. So you'll have to let me know if you think anything's a bit better. I'm trying here for you boys and girls. I'm trying for everyone. For the fun of it, I figured, let's take a look at the wiring, see what it's like. Well, it ain't good. We got bad wires there. We got some electrical tape, so someone's been in here. And then, there's something going on inside. So we're gonna open this sensor up. Maybe we can fix the wiring and it'll continue to work. I've never been in here, never done one of these, so we'll quickly take a look. In my mind, this should be pretty simple. It should just be a little switch that with a little bit of pressure, it hits the switch and then it trips it in the cab. So see if we can't get this thing open. Come on. Here we go, check this out. I got the multimeter on it. I'll hit that switch. There we go. See? Off. On. It's working. We got the wiring cleaned up. I just cut off the bad stuff and just crimped it together with some heat shrink, some adhesive heat shrink, which is the best stuff to use. And I figured I had enough extra wire that wouldn't be a problem. So now let's put it all back together and see if it works. So right now I'm running it. I want to run it for a bit, see where the leak is on that gearbox, see if I get any oil coming off the pumps as well. I don't suspect I will. I think I'll probably have to take it for a drive. We'll go a couple miles and see if we start seeing a leak there, but we're gonna get things figured out and then we'll take a look at that one. We're just fueling that one up and then we'll start greasing. Oh, the bi-directional. Hello, boss. Well, unfortunately, I was able to find the leak. I guess fortunately, but what it is the hydraulic pump that's driven by the main drive gearbox up top there. The shaft seal has went out on it, so it's pumping hydraulic oil into our main gearbox, and then from there it's pumping out the gearbox through the breather and running down the side of the combine. So we'll have to order a shaft seal and get that changed up. Now we'll take a look at this header. Hopefully, well, I'm sure it's the shaft seal on this header gearbox, and I would imagine it's the shaft seal on that gearbox. But hey, gotta figure it out, and this is where we're at. And then we're gonna quickly put a strap on the center hydraulic of Dad's fore and aft for the reel. Strap that up so it stops sinking on him, and I am going to order, with all those other parts, 3-cylinder rebuild kits, and we're just gonna reseal all the cylinders because we tried the solenoid valves in the valve block that control those and it did nothing. So we're just gonna rebuild all the cylinders and then hopefully takes care of that problem too. So I mean, hey, that's what first days are for. You figure out all your issues. Now we know, not hopefully we get rain, but also if we get rain, then I got a lot of stuff to do. So it is what it is. So we found all the leaks. This leaking out that top plate, we'll just take that off, silicone it. Dad has one of these plugs on the inside of this gearbox. That's what's leaking on his. So now we'll go order parts and send someone to pick them up, I guess, and then fix that combine yet today and hopefully get it running. All right, well, that was the morning, and now he's gonna go.
Time to get a sample. Should
rained 2 millimeters in the morning, so we're gonna sample, see if we can go. A typical do is probably like 1 millimeter, so 2 millimeter can't be too bad. Ah, just close your eyes and go, eh?
Close and go, baby.
Holy smokes, what's this Tesla doing here?
Must be lost.
Must be lost, yeah, no kidding. So we topped up Dad's hydraulic oil reservoir, and he's got 10 liters there, so he should be good for the day. We're going to get parts right now. Tomorrow morning we'll quickly whip this thing apart and hopefully not have any downtime. Obviously we'll see what happens, but oats are testing good, so let's get at it. Here we go, back in the saddle, getting my GPS loaded up, my farm tracks connected. I've really been enjoying that, especially the live display, and I mean the display and the mount, all of it. It's really nice. But so things should be good. I'm gonna take a pass off over here. This side of the field, there's all these hydro lines, and then there's these big towers, so we kind of try to do that during the day, and right now it's a little bit greener, so we're kind of saving it for later. So I'll just do one more pass here, and then I'll head back to where we were, and in a bit we'll come back and just finish this all up. But it's definitely a day project with all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's like tons of hydro lines. We are rocking and rolling. It's still amazing how fast it's filling up, which is nice. And we used to have smaller grain carts and they didn't have any cameras on them, but you get something this big and this long, so you can see the back corner there's a camera, the front there's a camera looking into the tank on either side, make it easier for the operator. And then we've got a backup camera and one on the auger for unloading, just to make things better. Although we bought quite possibly the cheapest camera system on Amazon, and it's well, it's pretty bad. So we would like to upgrade it, but it just wasn't in the cards for this year. We make do. You can tell it's tough, but it should dry as we go. There's another set of poles. Never mind the test strip. I don't know how that got there. This is why it's nice having a 2,000 bushel cart. Definitely makes a guy want a 2,500. Thing is, if you got the space, well, you're probably going to use it. But we like having the space. Hey, I didn't even think about it. We didn't have any issues unloading, which is good. So then tomorrow I might take out another plate on the unload auger so that we can unload even faster. I don't know what he's doing down there. I guess we'll find out. Andrew is unloading the grain cart, so I'm just gonna clean up around another set of power lines in this field. This field is riddled with power lines, which is never fun, especially in the dark if you forget. And it's like, holy smokes, there's a big pole right in front of you. So, I don't know, just doing a little bit of cleaning up until I wait for him to unload and come get me. I just got a charge air temperature warning. So, either our air filter is plugged or the spinner isn't going or something's happening here. We'll take a look. It's spinning. What the heck? There is always something. So I don't know, we must have lost a seal of some variety, because all this dust, I mean, there should not be this much dust in here. It's got to be sealing. I mean, all the dust, this was all just stuck on the rads. So we'll get all this crap out of here, and then we'll get someone to bring a blower out to the field. But that's weird. This thing never plugs up for that reason. Like, it's usually pretty good, and it's not even that hot a day. So I don't know, we'll see. 100% full, and I'm not spilling. It works. That's awesome. Also, that hawk right there just got a mouse. Nice. Good job, boss. All right, I got the sensor working, which is fantastic, but now it goes off way too early, so I'm gonna have to move it up in the grain tank. But hey, we're making progress. At least I know when we're close. This is good. This is very good. Here's where we're at. I'm doing headlands. I'm gonna put 5 headlands on this side just because I need more space. Like, I need to get rid of some of the length because I'm just way too full every time. And I just got out and checked my header. I thought I had mud there, but everything looks fine, but still pushing a little bit. So I don't know what's going on there. We'll get out and check again because I don't like that. But we're almost to the halfway point of this half. I don't know, it's a little over half because that's the section, or the half section, and then it comes out to here. So we're making progress. Yeah, doing a good job. Sunnybrook versus Stock. Our losses are comparable, but I'm going marginally faster than him, and I'm thrashing it out better and leaving a cleaner sample. He says he's got some 2-inch sticks in his tank, and mine is pretty good. The thing with sample is it's a hard thing to judge by because you can affect it a lot by doing different things. But I think the big thing is speed of travel, speed of your cylinder, and that sort of thing. Fuel usage. So once we actually get some acres on these things and I'm acquainted with it and tried some different crops, I'll give you guys the rundown on what I think. But so far, I'm very happy. So Andrew and Kevin are right over there, and they are starting a new bag. So in the meantime, because we have a guy running to Eli for parts, now I got to drive to the grain cart to unload. So we took off a few more passes on each headland. I'm gonna unload, and then hopefully we have no issues making this full length now. But goodness sakes, is it ever tight? Holy smokes. So these combines have pretty good cooling systems, and the early 700s have not as great, and then 2014 plus dynamic cooling, fantastic. But we're really struggling here. This is the second time I've had to get out, shut my combine off, and clean out the rads. So I don't know, there's got to be something going on here. Maybe I need a new seal on the spinner, but it shouldn't be this bad. Shouldn't be doing this. So we'll have to get it figured out. Add that to the morning list, right guys? Ugh. Anyways, we'll get it cleaned out and keep going. Thankfully they're switching onto a new bag, so we're not really giving her hard because they can't keep up. They told me to stay out of the mud, so obviously the first thing I do is get in the mud. It's the crappy thing about the ditches that go like this. It really leans you over, and with 40-foot header, it happens quick. So we'll get her cleaned up. It's another day of dodging showers. My wife said it was pouring right over there because she's coming with the kids. We got a couple sprinkles on the window, but so far we're able to keep going. So hopefully I'll have my little helpers here any minute, and we'll be back. Oh, hi! There we go. You guys enjoying it?
I am. Hey, there must be a bottle.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
It's
This is good. We love to see it. I always feel so much more confident when Andrew starts dropping pans. So now we'll get some true losses based off of more than just looking at the ground behind us, which is good. Oh, hey, it's Crystal. Hi. So, yeah, it's been a crazy day, and like every day in harvest is crazy, but like it stormed over there, it stormed over there, it stormed over there, but somehow it spit for like a minute here twice, but we're still going, which is fantastic. So, hey, love to see it. So we started on that side of the field, and we've been working our way this way, and as we've been going, yield's been climbing. So far the field is averaging 141 bushels, but at this side of the field we're consistently between 160 and 210 on yield for the oats here, which is insane, and the average is climbing. So we'll see what happens, but we're definitely having to throttle down because it's getting better the more we go this way. My brother was out here dropping pans, and we did a few checks, and they were all pretty good except for one drop he did. So they were all like right around 1.5 bushels, which if you're doing 140 to 200 bushel oats, I mean, percentage wise, that's pretty good. But we had one that was higher than that, enough that we figured, hey, let's just throttle it back. So now we're kind of going 2.8, 3 mile an hour. It's gotten thicker as we've moved over, yields have gone up, and I mean, you're putting that much bushels through these things, not much you can do other than just slow down, because that's a ton of grain that we're trying to process. So kind of where we've at. We have now combined for the same amount of time as we did yesterday. So we've got 8 hours of thrashing time in this field now. It's going well. Wind's down, humidity's up. The oats are kind of on the green side. So we'll see how long we can keep going. But hey, 2 pretty good days. And yesterday we worked out a bunch of kinks, figured out a bunch of issues that we addressed this morning. So today has definitely been a smoother day than yesterday. So, hey, we're working in the right direction. Farther this way, the grain cart's had, well, a longer drive, so he's having a hard time keeping up, considering he was having a hard time over there. But we're making do. We're trying to keep busy while we wait for the cart, and things are going pretty well. I will say though, I have noticed a bit of a clunking noise in my feeder house. It only happens every now and then. So I think tomorrow or the day after, because tomorrow morning actually I gotta fix the hydraulic shaft seal on Dad's combine, we will open up the access door, see if there's anything we can easily identify. Maybe the chain's just a bit loose, but so far so good. I've had enough of you. Stay clean. Gotta be getting in through the seal on that spinner. Has to be getting in through the seal on that spinner. Get out of here. This right here is a grain cart nightmare. So my beacon's going off because I'm above 70%. I'll be full soon. And then Dad, on the far side of the field, his beacon's gone off too. What do you do? Who do you choose? Either way, you're gonna be sitting. But we've been riding the fine line of moisture all day. Like we've been saying we'll shut down at 15, and it's been like 14.8, 14.9. Oh, did I hit the sign? Wow. Look at that. You go get that on the far side of the field, I think. So I think we're probably going to shut her down here around 9. I don't know. Good day. We got another 140 acres done today. Pretty much a standard day for oats. We have a hard time doing more than a quarter section of oats a day just because they yield so much that we have to go so slow. Whereas in wheat, you can actually use your horsepower and crank out some acres an hour. Hey, my bulb burnt out. I can see the thing inside spinning, but there's no light. Let's I might have one of those in my toolbox. We'll take a peek. I got a little bit of everything because I hate having to stop and wait for parts and tools. Although the grain cart's coming, so gotta make it quick. Is this a light? Turns out I don't have a light. Kind of makes sense because I was tight on space, so I didn't deem a light necessary to keeping the combine running, which is right, it's not necessary, but I know I got one in the shop at home, so I'll make sure to grab that tomorrow when I come in. You gotta have working beacons. If beacons don't work, well, that's no good. Can't look cool without beacons. Anyway, grain cart's coming. He's gonna go fill the bag after he takes my load. And then we're gonna fill him one more time and probably call it a night, because then the bag will be full and we can start a new bag in the morning. So that was the day. Thanks a bunch for watching again. I hope you guys are enjoying it because I'm having a blast doing this. So thanks a bunch for the support. It means a lot. Anyways, we'll see you on the next one.